I became spontaneously enlightened when I was a teenager at 17 years old. And I've been on the journey beyond enlightenment for nearly 30 years. I'm shy of 3 years or so before I've been on the journey of beyond enlightenment. Now, enlightenment's rare, very rare. And spontaneous enlightenment as a child, which I was obviously enlightened before I came here before. In my past, one of my past lives, I became enlightened. So I came born semi-enlightened and became fully enlightened as a teenager. I had a full Kundalini awakening. The first time I did a formal meditation on my chakras. The very first time. I didn't even make it to the second or third chakra before the energy came pouring up my body and out the top of my crown and all around me, and I was in total utter bliss and happiness. And that was the most exquisite experience of my life up till then. It was like the light at the end of the tunnel. But when I was a teenager as well, I read a book and it taught me a little bit about the journey beyond enlightenment. And this is, a book that fell off the library shelf when I was a teenager. And I read it not long before I became enlightened. So, yeah, that's all I've got to say about that. So the journey beyond enlightenment has been very long. And it was a long tunnel to get through the light, to find the light at the end of the next tunnel after enlightenment. But after you've been through enlightenment, you have to go through darkenment. And then when you have merged the two, after you've been through both and experienced them both, then you become just the grey, the shadow. You're neither light or dark. You're the shadow that walks through the middle, and you can't become that until you've been through the light and you've been through the dark. And I mean, you've been to heaven and you've been through hell. And then you can balance your energies and your masculine and feminine, or your opposites, or your duality. And then you can toe the line in the middle and say, fuck this, I'm not either. I'm just the line in the middle, the balance. So I'm simply a shadow that balances on the tightrope of creation.